So in this video, I want to show you how to make one-off emails that are separate from any email sequence or campaign you have going on. And I haven't seen anyone make a video on this, and I wish I had a few months ago because I was looking for somebody to show me how to do this. And the tool that we're going to use to do this will be called Systems.io. It's a very good tool, free to start, and it's just as good as ClickFunnels and cheaper. So if you want to check it out, I'll leave the link in the description. So let's get right into this video. So once you're in Systems.io, this is your main dashboard. What you want to do is, the first thing is create the email sequence that you're going to use as one-off emails. So we'll go ahead to emails, and you actually want to create a campaign. It's called a campaign, all right? As you can see, my main email sequence that I use for my lead magnet that I consistently update when I get new ideas for emails is this one here, this ECM cheat sheet list of tools campaign. So this is something I have through a lead magnet situation where people will opt in when they see one of my content, and I'll promote my lead magnet. They'll opt in and they'll get automatic emails every so often. So I first started off with 3 emails, and then every time I get a new email idea, I'll add it to the list, okay? And then they consistently get those emails. But aside from that, I just want to have ways that I can just create one-off email. Let's say I create a new piece of content on TikTok, and then I want to recreate that or repurpose it into an email, but just a one-off. And if I want to add it into my automatic my lead magnet sequence, I can, but I don't want to wait. I want to send it to the people that I currently have on my list. So how do I do that? Because if I just added it to my email sequence here for my lead magnet, only the ones that are opting in, as of now, are going to get it, but all the other emails that I have are not going to get it. So how do I create just one-off email to send whatever I want throughout the week? Okay, so that's what we're going to do here. So I have one created. It's called Nurturing Emails. But I'm going to show you guys how to create your own one-off email campaign. So we go ahead to create, right? Create campaign. We're going to call it one-off email nurturing. Okay, and we'll select our email address, which will be my email there. And then description, if you want to add in a description, you can. We'll just add in more value. Got it. Just as an example. Okay. And there it is. Your one-off email campaign is created. Now what you're going to do is you have to add all of your contacts to that email campaign. So to do that, we're going to go back to CRM, go to contacts, and go down all the way to the bottom and select the whole number of lists that you want to show up all on one page. So for me, it's 50. And when I select that, all my lists of contacts will pop up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select all of them all at once by going up here right next to the little circle line here. There's a little circle or bubble next to date registered. And that's going to select all my contacts. Got it? Once they're all selected, I go down to the right lower hand side here and select more actions. And I'm going to say subscribe to campaign. Which campaign? The one-off email nurturing campaign. Now, one thing you have to keep in mind is, I actually just tried doing this earlier. If you don't have any email already created and activated for that campaign, it won't pop up here initially. That campaign won't pop up. So what you want to do is, we're going to subscribe them now. But when you're fresh doing this, let's go back to email campaigns, right? Click on one-off nurturing. What you want to do is create an email. We'll just create anything for now. We'll just say hello as our subject, save. And I'll just type in hello, whatever, just to get this going. Save and publish right up here up top. And then you can put in, this would be where you would want to pick the day and the time you want to send it. But for now, just to get the email going, we're just going to activate it. And then what you would do is go back to contacts. Well, first you want to exit here. And as you can see, the status here, it's activated. If I wanted to deactivate it, I would click these 3 dotted lines and just hit deactivate. It's activated. So we go back to contacts. And then you would have clicked all of your emails, your contact here. Click all of them. More actions, subscribe to campaign. And then you put them on that one-off email campaign and subscribe. Okay, got it. All right. So that's how you set that up. You create the campaign, then you subscribe your current list of people to that campaign that you already have. Because what you don't want to do is you don't want to wait, right? You don't want to wait till you get fresh email leads to just send them your one-off emails that you're thinking throughout the week. You also want to send those one-off emails to your current email list that you have, right? So you want to do it this way. And then once you have that, now you can create your one-off email. And this is how we're going to do it. So for me, I'll be sitting around I usually try to send them on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So I'll create a piece of content because those are my nurturing content type of days. And I'll have a cool piece of content like, oh yeah, I should send this to my list of clients that I already have on my list of contacts. And the good thing about sending those one-off emails with your video from your video ideas, you can also send them the link to the video you created, and that's going to give you more traffic to that video, right? And whatever it is you want to send them. So I'll usually create a piece of content and I'll be like, I want to repurpose this into an email. So I'll go here and I'll go to emails and I'll go to campaigns. And so this is the one I use here, nurturing emails. So I would choose it here, nurturing emails, and I would create an email. So it would look like this, right? So I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate this tab here because I want to copy and paste a current email I have. So like I sent this one here, how I save. Actually, the most recent one I sent is this one up here. It's my new favorite AI tool for faceless videos, right? And as you can see, I linked the video to that email right here. It's an Instagram link. So let's say I wanted to create one. So I'm just going to recreate this one. I'm going to copy and paste what I wrote here. I'm going to copy it. And I'll go back to create a new one here. And I'll write in the subject, my new favorite faceless AI tool. Boom. All right, and I'll save it. And I'll copy and paste the email. There it is. Right? And I'll hit save and publish. Right? Now, I don't want to select the email will be sent after any other email. I don't want to do that. Because what I'm doing is every email that I've created, once it's sent for that day, I just deactivate it because it's just one-off emails. So, but for this specific email, I want to send it on a specific day and time. So for me, it's going to be, right? So if I check off time when email should be sent and check off days, I'm going to unselect all these days. Let's say it's a Tuesday, right? I'm going to select Tuesday, and then I'm going to select the time that I want it to be sent. So let's say when everybody gets home, they're home from work, right? I'm going to select 6 p.m. And then I would hit activate. And then that Tuesday at 6 p.m., right? And then once I do that, I hit save, hit exit. And that email is right down here, and you can see it's checked off. Everything else is unchecked as far as activation goes, status. Because this is the only one I want to send. Everything else has already been sent the prior week or days, and I'm all done with them. I'm just going to deactivate. So if I clicked here, see activate, but if I want to deactivate, I click here, hit deactivate. Once I'm all done sending, I just deactivate. But this one is going to be sent for Tuesday at 6 p.m. It's a one-off email, and it's going to be sent. Once it's all done being sent, the thing will tell me how many people opened it, how many saw it, the percentage. Once I'm all done with it for that Tuesday, I just deactivate it. And then when I get another email idea, I do the same process. I create a new one-off email. And then what I do with these one-off emails, right? I take that one-off email and then I add it to my other campaign that people opt into. You know what I mean? So like my checklist of tools, my lead magnet, when I add it into that, so now when people are opting in for the first time, they're going to get all the other emails that I have for that lead magnet campaign, my checklist of tools, plus the one that I just created here as my one-off. But my one-off, I want to focus on people that are already in my list. Okay, I don't want to wait for them to be caught up after so many emails. I want to send it now. I want to send it now to my current list of clients I have, and I just want to make a one-off one. Okay, and I don't want to touch my current list of the checklist that I have. I don't want to add it on to that and try to send it to those people that are on there, because it'll just mess up the sequence. It's just confusing. Just talking about it, I'm getting confused. But I just want to have a one-off way to send one piece of email that I get throughout the weeks. I get content ideas. I just want to send it off. All right. And that's for me, unless there's another way, I don't know. I'm still learning systems.io, but if there's another way, leave me in the comments if somebody knows. But for me, that's what works best for me. I just create these one-off emails and I send it. And that's the best way to do it. So hopefully this video helped. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. And if you want to sign up for my free checklist of AI tools, all the tools you'll ever need, all differently categorized into different things that you'll need for your business, I'll leave a link in the description for that. And if you want to try systems.io, I'll leave a link for that as well. It's a very good tool, and it's got a very good free feature. You get a bunch of features with it, even with the free version. So if that sounds good, cool, and I'll catch you guys on the next one later.